Hi everyone, I am just popping in with a new little bit that I'm going to be doing on my blog, on my Facebook page on a sort of semi-regular basis. I hope to make it every Monday, but life does have a habit of getting in the way, so we'll see how that goes. But I'm going to kick it off today with a fun Valentine card using the Party Pandas set, which is one of the free celebration sets that you can earn at the moment with $110 spend. You can choose one of this one or from one of the other dozen or so celebration gifts that we have available, but I just love this little set. I've used it a few times now, and today I'm going to use this cute little image up here for a Valentine card, because of course it is Valentine's Day on Wednesday. So the first step that I'm going to do is I'm going to stamp my panda using some Memento ink, because I'm going to add a little bit of colour to it in a moment. So I'm going to stamp with my Memento and just ink it up really nicely so that you can get a really good crisp image. Just like so, and we'll just give that a second or two to dry before we add some colour. So while I wait for that, I'll show you what else we're going to use. So we're going to make the card base out of the thick Whisper White cardstock, because it's a great card base, and I want this card to be fairly simple colours, so it's just going to be white and real red with just a little hint of powder pink or pink pirouette in there. So I've just cut my A4 sheet in half lengthwise and folding it in half to create my card front. Like so, and then I've already pre-cut my layers. I didn't want you to have to sit and watch me do my cutting, so I've already pre-cut my layers. And so I've got a real red layer that's just a fraction smaller than my card base, and then a Whisper White layer that will go on top as well. But at the moment I'm just going to adhere my real red layer on. And I love the multi-purpose adhesive because it gives me a little bit of time just to move my card base around and make sure I'm happy that I've got it straight. And then I can just adhere it down nice and firmly. Alright, so we'll pop that to the side for now, and we'll go back to our little panda here. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to actually cut our panda out. Now there are no dies for this job, so you do just have to fussy cut with your snips. But he's a pretty simple image to cut out, so it doesn't take too long, and I just happen to have one here that I've already cut out. So let's just go ahead with that one. And I'm going to add, he's holding, I hope you can see in the video, that he's holding a little love letter with a little heart. So I'm actually just going to add a little bit of colour to his letter with some Stampin' Blends. So I'm using the pink pirouette, the light and the dark. And I'm going to start with my light colour first. And I'm just going to colour the whole letter in pink. With my light blend, and then I'm just going to go in with my darker blend and add a little bit of shade around the outside edge, just a touch, kind of where you think the shade will be with his little paws holding on to the letter, like so. I'm not being too fussy with this, just getting the colour on there, and then I can blend it again with the lighter colour just to make sure we get rid of any of those sort of harsh lines. Like so. And then with the little heart in the corner, I'm just going to use my cherry cobbler blend and colour in the heart like so. And that is our cute little panda all coloured. Now if you wanted to, you could use the ivory blend and give him a little bit of some little rosy cheeks, as though he's a little bit shy, and a bit, give him some cute little cheeks, but I'm not going to do that just now because I'm guaranteed to do it wrong. Well, there's never anything wrong in crafting, but I'm a perfectionist, so I'm going to let it fly this time. So there's our little panda ready to go. So we're going to come back to our Whisper White base here that we were going to add to our card front. So before I add it to the card front, I'm actually going to adhere a heart to it. So I am cutting a heart from the Sweet and Sassy framelits, and I'm just going to use this one here and some real red cardstock and cut out a heart in red. And because I'm so magic and I'm super quick, you didn't even see my big shot come out. Here is my little heart all cut, ready to go. So I'm going to adhere this to my front of my card. Once again, just using my multi-purpose adhesive. Try and make sure that I get that kind of straight. As this card's going to my husband, he'll probably never notice if it was crooked anyway. Okay, so we've got our big heart on there, and now I'm going to add a little bit more stamping. So I'm going to use this image from Layering Love, and I don't want the whole image, I just want the word love. So I'm going to ink up my stamp with my Stampin' Write marker, and so I'm just using the side of the brush tip end of my marker to layer that up. Now because I want to be quite precise where I'm going to get this sentiment to go, I have already pre-stamped this onto the imaging sheet of my Stamp-A-Majig, because I want to line this up right at the bottom of my heart just here. So I've stamped it on my imaging sheet, and now I'm going to pop my Stamp-A-Majig in here. And I can stamp this image down, and hopefully we will get our love stamp exactly where we want it. Look at that, just like I bought one. So now we're ready to add this layer to our card base that we prepared earlier. So once again, just with some good old mono adhesive. And just line that up in the center of our real red mat. Make sure that's adhered really well. Like so. And now we can bring our little panda guy back in. Here he is holding his cute little letter, and we're going to pop him up on some Stampin' Dimensionals. Where would we be without Stampin' Dimensionals? Oh look, I get to start a whole fresh sheet. Isn't that awesome? I always like starting a whole fresh sheet. We can pop him on some little dimensionals. And we're just going to pop him in the center of our little love heart here. So he's standing up as though offering his little love letter to us. Isn't he cute? I love those pandas. I really wish that those pandas were going to stay around forever because they're so cute. He's just awesome. And that is our quick and simple Valentine card. Now you could absolutely add a little sprinkling of rhinestones or sequins or whatever you like. I'm actually just going to add a little bit of shimmer with my Wink of Stella, but I'm not going to brush it on like you normally would. I'm actually just giving it a little bit of a squeeze, not too much, but just enough to get a little bit of the shimmer out. And then I'm actually just going to flick it over my card. Now you probably won't be able to see this on the video, just because I think the lighting probably won't show it up particularly well. But by flicking it like this, you get just a really nice little splatter of shimmer, and you'll get some big splatches in some places and little bits in others. Now I'm not sure if you'll be able to see it in the video with the light or not, but there is a really just cute splattering of shimmer over the card, which just finishes it off quite cute. Now on the inside of the card, I'm going to also just keep it really simple, and I'm just going to add another heart that I've cut exact same size and shape as the one I cut for the front, but this time done in the pink, just to bring in the little pink from his love letter. And so I'm just going to adhere this into the front, into the inside of the card, I should say. Right in the center. And then I've just cut out this little U, which is from the free set of dies that you can earn from the Celebration catalogue, and they are awesome. So they're from the Celebrate You Thinlits dies, and it's a set of 3 dies, and you can earn those for free at the moment during Celebration as well. With an order over $220, you'll get these, and this set is really, really worthwhile because you get these 3 awesome dies, which are just beautiful. And the great thing with this die set, although it's free for Celebration, it is actually going to stick around and be in the next catalogue. So why not earn it for free now, and then you're all set for when the next annual catalogue comes out in June. You'll get a little bit of a head start with using them. So I've just cut that with the out of real red as well to match the front. Now if I had been smart, I would have backed my cardstock with our multi-purpose adhesive sheet before I cut it with the die, but I didn't. So this is where our fabulous fine tip glue pen comes in, and I'm just going to pop that in the center, hold it down for a second, and there we have our cute Valentine card that says love you. And you've still got plenty of space on the inside to write your message as well. But it's quick, it's easy. I've used a couple of free products. Who doesn't love free? But it's nice and easy to make, and anyone will just love this little cute panda. So there we have it. That's my very first Monday make. Hopefully we will see you back next Monday for episode 2. Have a great day. Bye.